Are we?
We're live.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, all you whores out there. Goddamn beautiful Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing it in with Gloria Tells. You're the only one for me, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you almost every night, and everything is true.
R. Kenny was here right now.
No need for him to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, everyone's liking the fucking prank calls. God damn it. I'll do another prank call. Here we go. We'll give Fries a call. See what comes to mind. And then we'll get on.
Neighborhood fry store.
Oh, wait.
How can I help you today?
Oh, that's not on my, it should be on the little recorder here. My call. Don't know why it's not working. Let's see. Let's give her another ring. Oh, here we go.
Thank you for calling your friendly neighborhood fry store. How can I help you today? You can say things like, refill a prescription, order status, pharmacy hours, or even tell me the name of the department you're trying to reach. To hear a list of pharmacy options, press the pound key now.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. How hard is it to get to a goddamn teller? Let's, you know what we'll do? We'll give, do we do Sprouts or do we do Target? Sprouts is probably the only one that's going to fucking answer off the rip without doing some other bullshit. Okay, here we go. We'll try this one out here. See what we can get going.
Thank you for calling Sprouts Farmers Market, located in Peoria, Arizona. For store hours and directions, press 1. To speak with a store team member at this location, press 2.
Take a couple more puffs. This kid's gonna be too high.
You should call Mariah and tell her you got another girl pregnant.
Oh.
Do it.
Again. You should be like, what, again?
Again.
Well, looks like call-ins are fucked today. Not meant to be. Next week we'll be back with another call. What's been going on in my life? Might get PRK surgery here September 8th. They're going to go in and laser beam both my eyes. And in 10 to 15 minutes, the surgery's done. In 2 days, I'll be seeing way better. In a week, I'll be seeing way better.
Damn.
I'm fucking scared. The doctor said, just don't Google it. Don't Google PRK surgery. Just come and do it. I'm like, fuck, all right.
Why
well, I'll
not
just
Google?
do it. I don't know. It's probably fucking crazy.
Because do they cut your eye open?
I think so.
Oh.
Cut it, slice it, fucking zing it. So September 8th, doing that. Got the MRI back on my shoulder. It says my AC joint is partially torn and then a couple other things going on. So I'm trying to figure out what to do there. I think I'm going to do some PRP on Thursday. I wish there were some stem cells in Phoenix. You were talking to me about peptides.
Yep.
Are those legal?
They are.
They're legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to do the BPC one. They call it the Wolverine peptide.
That's a straight injection into my shoulder?
Straight to the shoulder.
Holy shit. Yeah, I might do that, get my shoulder fixed up. It's hard to even fucking hold pads. This morning, woke up, first thing, busted out a run, made up a nice bulletproof coffee. My coffees are fucking top-notch coffees, dude. Top to bottom. If you like coffee, good quality coffee, not just Starbucks and McDonald's and gas station stuff, look into an AeroPress. I mean, it's this little plastic syringe. It's really easy to use, and you can really perfect 2 shots of espresso and then do whatever you want with it. Whether you like Americanos, whether you want to froth a little oat milk and make a little latte with some cinnamon or vanilla. And then I sat down and I read probably 10, 15 minutes, quick little read. Came to the gym. Me and Sugar Shane went on a little bike ride.
Bike rides are nice.
The bike rides first thing in the morning. AZ State Bicycle Company hooked us up with some bicycles. So we went on a little bike ride, then came back and did some mitts for Shawn. And we've been working with this Luis Oliveira. We're going to be working with him a lot this camp. He's over 100 amateur fights. He was a 10-0 professional boxer. Very slick. Probably one of the best boxers in Phoenix. He's about 5'7", 5'8". Lots of tricks. Very fast. Very tricky. We're going to be working a lot with him for the Peter fight. So that's what's going on this morning, ladies and gentlemen. What else we got going on? I listened to a good podcast called Modern Wisdom. It's one of the biggest podcasts out there right now. And I got a bunch of tidbits from this guy. He was talking about goals in life. He had a good point. He said a goal in life is to maximize your freedom to do the things you want all the time. And I've heard that before, but it fucking makes total sense, and it's 100% accurate. Everyone else's goals in life are kind of twisted. Like, I want to get a family. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's like, dude, I love that. A goal in life is to maximize your freedom to do the things you want all the time.
And even people just wanting to buy random shit, like, you should get your freedom in check before you want to go buy the random shit. Yeah,
or you have a job, you make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. So then and you got decent credit.
Yeah.
It's easy to go to a store and just buy whatever you want.
Put it on Klarna.
Yep. Buy whatever you want, and then you just pay your monthly payments. But, I mean, now you're stuck working that job. Yeah. You add a bunch of that shit up. Our cousin Dalio, he's got fucking stacks on stacks, but now he's forced to work. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have the freedom that we have.
Not at all.
I thought that was really, really good. Another thing he said, he was talking about dating and how dating apps, they have your height, they have your weight, they have all these things that don't fucking matter with compatibility.
Oh, they matter.
Height.
They all matter.
Cock size.
Cock size.
That's what I was thinking.
Really?
Well, initially, you got to be physically attracted enough to want to pursue.
Yes.
Well, your standards.
My standards are fucking high.
So if you have some standards, you got to have some, requirements. Especially girls, I feel like they have a lot of requirements.
Yeah.
If you're not up to par, you're going to...
Yeah, they do. But he said this. Listen to this. Will you... Fuck, you're not even going to be able to hear it. No headphones. Listen to this, Jay. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
The nothing. So you might say, well, what qualities did have the most predictive power? And these were psychological stability, growth mindset, satisfaction with life, conscientiousness, and a secure attachment style. So
what do you think of that, Jay?
Conscientiousness.
That's fucking money, dude.
Nothing.
Listen again.
So you might say, well, what qualities did have the most predictive power? And these were psychological stability, growth.
Psychological stability is the first one. Mm-hmm. Growth mindset is the second one, which is a big one. I mean, if you're dating, but not everyone is looking for someone with a growth mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our type of people, we are. Yeah, we definitely need a girl where it's like, hey, no, we're looking to improve all the time. Yep. And then
mindset, satisfaction with life,
satisfaction with life,
mm-hmm.
and a
conscientiousness.
Is he trying to say consciousness? Or?
Conscientiousness.
Is that his accent?
I don't know. And then
your attachment style. So
attachment style.
Error, the nothing. So you might say, well, what qualities did have the most predictive power? And these were psychological stability, growth mindset, satisfaction with life, conscientiousness, and a secure attachment style.
Secure attachment style. He said that's super important. I wonder what he means by that.
Yeah, what is that? Have that.
What does he mean by that?
Like an insecure attachment style. People get super jealous, especially with Instagram nowadays. Like, I feel like that brings out people's jealousy.
Yeah.
Attachment to probably anything, right? Like even your material
attachment to the person.
Well, attachment because maybe you never know. Maybe at a certain age that it affected them, their dad left them or their mother left them, and so they have these issues. They have these insecure attachment issues.
Trauma.
Yeah, it's interesting. But that's a good pod to go listen to. It's called Modern Wisdom. Okay, and then he also was talking about, will success make you happy? And he talks about like how some of the most depressed people are some of the most successful, rich people. And he said you can become happy if you're successful, but it doesn't. I mean, if you're successful, it doesn't make you happy.
I think it gives you more resources to be like more free and happy to do what you want. But
yeah, You definitely need the mental tools and be aware of the mental tools. That's why I really like that Tools of Titans book. I always fucking talk about that book, or Tribe of Mentors book, because all those guys are very successful people, and they talk about what they do to keep their minds healthy. They talk about meditation, and they're eating healthy and all that other shit. Really good stuff. Okay, what else do we got, ladies and gentlemen? We got some Twitter juice. We got some Twitter juice from Jay.
Shit.
Jay's Twitter juice. Some of it gets a little dark that we can't talk about here because we'll get canceled. The last one he said, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Wouldn't care if I had gay children. They would do whatever they want in that foster home. And that's JX for you, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I said that to you because I know you think like that, bitch.
Oh, definitely.
No, I don't, bitch.
What would you do if your kid was gay?
I would
real.
support him.
No, seriously.
What if
I would support him. What would you
Don't
do?
cap.
What would you do?
I would
sell
say-
him like
I
you
would
did your
say-
dog?
I'd say, where did I go wrong?
No, because that's not it.
It is.
You're born with it or not.
No, you're not.
You don't believe that.
I think it's from foods. A lot of foods with
So what foods make you gay?
soy.
soy boys?
Bananas?
No, that's
Soy?
potassium.
Soy, huh?
Soy.
No, but for real, people are born with it. I think
No, I
that's
don't think it is, dude.
dude,
It's from the technology. Were
do you
people
mean?
gay 800 years ago?
Yeah.
you don't know.
How do you know?
You don't either. They could have been sucking on their knobs.
No, I'm saying, were they?
Were
We should look
dinosaurs
it up.
gay?
Is there gay animals?
There has to be, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You have a computer in front of you, bud.
Okay,
Google it.
well, fine.
Can animals be gay?
Yeah, low key.
Hey Siri, can animals be homosexual?
I found this on the web.
Can animals be gay? Just roll up. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll figure this out real quick here.
And I'm not saying it's wrong. I like girls who are gay.
So you're thinking every gay person has had a fucked up past or ate shitty food?
No.
Yes, I don't think so either.
We got to bring Gabe on there.
Bonobos. A much cited example is that of bonobos. Bonobos are a sister species to chimpanzees, and such are among our closest animal relatives. They use sex in quite different ways to chimpanzees, however, sometimes described as the apes who make love, not war. In bonobos, sexual contact, like genital rubbing, is used to greet friends, de-escalate conflicts. See, I like that. Greeting girls with some little bit of genital rubbing. And cement relationships. They seemingly do not discriminate based on sex with female, and male pairings. Individuals do not discriminate based on sex with female, and male pairings are common in the bonobos. Okay. They're also promiscuous rather than monogamous, having many short-term pairings. The Japanese macaques, birds have same sexual behavior is very much not limited to primates. Some of the most famous examples have been found in birds. One pair of male chinstrap penguins at Central Park Zoo, Roy and Silo, became celebrities when they attempted to incubate an egg together and later successfully reared an adopted chick. Same-sex parenting has also been observed in snow geese, where females pair up to raise offspring both. Okay, so there's plenty of gay animals out there. Well, a few.
There you go, Art.
Yeah.
A few. So I think your little theory here.
I wasn't saying anything was wrong with gay people.
So what would you do if your child was gay?
I'd just have to accept them.
Well, obviously.
What am I going to do? Give them away?
I mean, I think people are born with it still.
Really?
I think they are, dude. I think they are, because you talk to some certain kids or certain people who are gay. It's like, you're definitely gay. Yeah. Like,
well,
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I believe. Like I said, it's hard. If you say you believe in something, that means you're shutting the door on everything else. So it's hard to say you believe in anything. I believe in jiu-jitsu because it fucking works.
Obviously.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go. On with it. Nurse charged with 6 counts of murder following fatal car crash.
Did you hear
in
about
Los
that, Art?
Angeles?
She was speeding. And she like ran into there's like a video. She was like speeding fast
on
as
purpose.
Fuck. I guess. But I guess she has a record of like speeding a lot.
And so she killed how many people?
6.
Wow.
I think she killed a lady that was pregnant too.
Fuck.
that baby, and then she had another kid in there too.
So what happens to her?
She got convicted for fucking murder, bruh.
For life?
90 years to life in prison.
Did you guys watch that Woodstock?
Oh yeah, I
documentary?
watched like 3 episodes.
That's crazy, huh? I think there was only 3.
Oh really?
250,000 people just fucking raging. Then Limp Bizkit came on singing break stuff, and Kid Rock, American Badass, and then the whole crowd just went anarchy and started burning everything down, tearing apart the stage.
That part where they were like going to the other the hangar or whatever, having parties, and how they were explaining it, how they were saying everybody's fucked up on drugs, everybody's fucking each other.
But that was fun.
Jesus.
That's fucking
Just
Tim's
pure
paradise.
anarchy.
Yeah. This is another subject I want to talk about is, I mean, I've always said it. A lot of people want to be fighters for the wrong reasons. They want to be cool. They want pussy from it, which I understand. I mean, it does. The thing is, it does, bro. If you go to a fight, you fight after you win. After you're gonna be able to get pussy. I mean,
You think so?
I don't think so.
Is
I
it
know
a-
so, brother.
How do you know?
You think it attracts a certain girl though? Like she has to know about MMA because girls.
Yeah.
Are like, well, girls are always like, you better like know how to fight type shit or what?
No, some girls don't give a fuck.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
deep down they kind of all do. It's kind of primal
Yeah.
for them to want that.
I feel like as a
know?
man, you should know how to defend yourself, right?
You should.
I mean,
Or no?
dude, and then you hear the whole Leandro Lowe
I
thing.
know.
It's like
It's scary.
fucking
So
gun.
are we just learning how to fight for no reason?
No, because we could come in contact with people with no weapons. You're either getting your ass whooped or you're doing the ass whooping. So
Yeah, but you never know, especially here in AZ, who has a gun.
everyone,
You know, road rage.
I know
It's a real
road rage.
thing.
I think about that too.
Do you have a gun?
I do.
What do you have?
A little I think it's a 9mm pistol.
We should get some ARs.
Sean
Go
AR.
shoot.
Really?
That motherfucker should not own AR. Tell you that much right now. God damn it! You didn't put a camera on you, Jay.
Scared.
Come on,
I can move it right now.
please.
Move it.
Okay.
This is one I want to talk about. If this is a good thing. This could be about other shit too, not just fighting. Something you're passionate, or you say you're passionate about. You ask yourself this: if you got absolutely no fame out of it, if you got absolutely no fame out of fighting, would you continue to do it? That's a good question to ask yourself. If you got no fame out of it, would you continue to do it? A lot of people would say no, because they want that. They want to be famous. They want to be cool. They want people to look at them like they're some certain way, or not even just with fighting, with anything.
Well, look at jiu-jitsu. I feel like many people train it because how it makes them feel, and they don't care about being famous from it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
don't even want to compete.
I mean, yeah, that's the way it was really with fighting for me. I really just loved fighting. I was obsessed with all these different martial arts and just learning them, watching videos at home, just learning them, going to practice. I mean, that was a good one. A good question for younger fighters too, asking yourself, should I fight? What's the reason you're wanting to fight? To be cool, to get fame out of it? Then don't fight. That's
What
not
was your
good.
reason?
That has to be a
my-
little bit.
My reason was to get pussy and to be able to whoop some ass.
Yeah,
Really?
but still, you grew to love the probably feeling of hard training
Yes.
and after.
I mean, obsessed with it, bro. It's
It-
fucking
it-
hard to
Cause why did you join?
Me?
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Because of my brother, my older brother. He started
Beating your
training.
ass or what?
He started training, and then he would like want to just wrestle a little bit, and fucking would put me in chokes.
And you were sick of it.
And I was sick of it. I said I need to learn this. But when we were younger,
Did
we
he
used
fuck
to
you up?
put each other in rear nakeds and choke each other out, and didn't even know what jujitsu was.
Just what's it
Just
called?
put each other out.
And just giggle.
just
or,
just
Just say,
giggle.
wake up.
I wonder what that did to my brain.
oh yeah, fucked it up, twisted it up a bit.
I
That's
think,
for
I think
sure.
I joined because I heard Joe Rogan talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucker made it huge,
yeah.
huge. Let's see here. We could go to some principles books that we could go over here.
Ray Dalio.
Some Ray Dalio. Some radically. This book is good. In the middle of the book, it's called Ray Dalio Principles. I've talked about it quite a bit in like older pods. He talks about being radically open-minded and how fucking important it is, and how important it is to be surrounded by people that are like radically open-minded. Different people with different abilities working well together create the most powerful machines to produce achievements. It is the ability to effectively explore different points of view and different possibilities without letting your ego or your blind spots get in the way. I mean, it's easy to say, yeah, I do that, but it's like, fuck, dude, that's harder than you think.
It is.
The ability to effectively explore different points of view and different possibilities without letting your ego or your blind spots get in the way. Like everything I believe in, constantly looking for things that agree with it. But if you're smart, you'd be looking for people that disagree that are also very smart and really listen to their point of view and really try to find out the truth.
Well, it's hard because I feel like all the stuff we're studying is like so right, and everything we think is right.
I like
That's
that.
the same way people that are religious
Exactly.
think,
Yeah,
though. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
That's a closed-minded fella right there.
But I feel like, is it closed-minded? Because I was open-minded enough. I was raised religious, and I wanted to see a different way.
I mean, when it comes to eating healthy, exercise, and
It's just something
and,
you can't
and
argue with.
meditation,
thinking
that's
in
not,
general.
you can't really debate against that.
Yeah, it's almost facts at this point, right?
It is facts.
Some people would debate against, there's scientists out there that would debate against meditation.
But what
have
about
they
just eating
studied it?
clean?
Oh,
Like,
I mean, you can't
argue with that.
You can't argue with that. Eating good organic
But then,
foods.
then they start arguing like, oh, do you need to eat organic or
Do you need to eat?
Yeah,
Do you need
but-
to be a vegan?
But I like what Dan Garner said. I liked his the Dirty Dozen.
Oh, yeah.
What foods are the most heavily sprayed with pesticides that you should buy organic? The rest of the stuff's okay. I mean, that kind of stuff. Okay. You can, of course, do all these things alone, but if you've understood anything about the concept of radical open-mindedness, it should be obvious that going it alone will take you so far. We all need others to help us triangulate and get the best possible decisions and help us see our weaknesses objectively and compensate for them. More than anything else, your life is affected by the people around you and how you interact with each other. Okay. Move on here. Yeah, the first part of this book, I mean, he runs billion-dollar businesses, so he talks about his process of building a team. He talks about some other shit too, like this one. Even he says, have clear goals. Prioritize. While you can have virtually anything you want, you can't have everything you want. Don't confuse goals with desires. Decide what you really want in life by reconciling your goals and desires. Don't mistake the trappings of success for success itself. Never rule out a goal because you think it's unattainable. Remember that great expectations create great capabilities. These aren't even the.
What are your desires?
Pussy every day. Seriously though.
No, me too.
I mean,
Why do we like it so much?
is it an addiction?
Is it because we can get it too?
Yes. I think so.
Or can you?
I don't know about Tim.
Hey, you little fuckers. You saw what happened yesterday.
Tell the people what happened.
What
This
happened?
whole mall was smelling like pussy. No, it's
Tell
jokes. It's just jokes.
Explain what happened
No.
yesterday.
No. Me and Mariah made sweet, beautiful love yesterday.
Did you?
Did you? Damn, you
What happened after?
You got that dog in you.
I do. You know what? We actually did
Really?
after that little interaction. Yeah.
And that's why you
I
couldn't.
wonder who would have the highest testosterone here in the room right now.
Have you seen the fucking size of me?
Size of me
Let's go stand in the mirror and I'll take off
Have you
our
seen the
shirts.
size of me lately?
Yeah, you're looking a little bigger. Looking like you bumped up to a medium.
Okay.
About 165 now.
Hell no. 145.
65.
Okay. Understand that people are wired very differently. People tend to see the same situations in dramatically different ways depending on how their brains were wired when they were younger. Hold on, I'm trying to get to these parts that are really good.
Fuck.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard fucking hanging out with your parents or adults or people that are like in the corporate world that are acting this certain way.
Like down.
Or parents and older school people that are stuck in their ways. And especially it's hard with your parent because your parent looks at you as their little kid. They don't look at you as someone who's like, oh, maybe they know something I don't. Maybe some parents do, but most parents are like, no, he's just a little. But it's like, dude, kids this day and age are fucking smart at a young age because they've had, I mean, they're online. They're online and all over.
Yeah, but I don't think parents will take you seriously until you build something that they respect. And then they'll kind of be like
Oh.
maybe you need to build a business. And then they're like, oh,
He does have a little bit of brains to him.
Maybe I should listen to him a little bit. But for the most part, they just look at you like you're kind of idiotic.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Having integrity, demanding others. Oh my God.
You have nothing to talk about today, boss?
No, I'm talking about my book. No, I actually do have a bunch of questions on Patreon.
That is a good book.
It's a fucking good book. I'm pissed me off I didn't come in more prepared here, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, though, I think tomorrow we're going to be recording episode 200 with Jake Paul on there. So that one should pop.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see exactly.
When I read that book, I think I underlined in every single page.
Just highlight the whole book. Huh?
Yeah, it was full of gems.
Yeah, check it out. Maybe I'll do a little review on
Patreon.
Yeah, on Patreon.
But one thing I want to talk about is toxic relationships.
Okay.
And how many people have gone through them. Like, people that come into my shop, they kind of start opening up to me about their relationships. And I think, at least I know, everybody has been through at least one, like, just fucking roller coaster of a ride. And I know Jay has.
Not me.
Are you in one right now?
Yeah, are you still in one?
No.
I sent an NDA.
No, I know what you're saying.
Have you ever been in one?
Dude, I've been
Tim?
with Mariah for 12 years.
And has it ever been toxic?
So you
a little dicey?
So you've never really been in a relationship with anybody else, huh?
I have a couple of girls. A
Don't cap.
girl named Tasha and a girl named Amy.
Call them up right now.
Yep.
I wish I could.
That'd be fire.
And I'll say, where did I go wrong? But yeah, I mean, I was so young at that time. We're in high school, and then we were in college, and then after college, I got the relationship with Mariah. So not really that toxic. But say you and the
For
one
real.
you've been through,
Yeah.
and how cute the girl is and sexy.
Yeah.
And how good was her little act of, like, was she good at acting perfect and healthy foods, and I'm this namaste?
No, when I first met her, it wasn't like that.
Namaste.
She was
You know what
completely opposite. And I made her like that.
from Slapfish?
Oh, so we.
It's not.
Okay.
We'll bleep
No,
it out.
yeah.
We'll bleep it out.
Come on.
No, keep it in, but what?
But no, I made her. How
You
she
made her
act-
the demon? She is?
No, she was the demon since she was young.
Oh,
young.
really?
For real,
From a traumatic experience with her
Dad.
father
Really?
Really?
leaving her. at
Oh,
a young
okay.
age.
So the attachment issue.
I thought you were gonna say something else, huh?
I thought you were going to say. Okay, keep going.
But I think the trauma at a young age, everybody has it to different degrees. And when people get older and they get in these relationships and there's jealousy and all that, it fucking creates a whirlwind of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with the phone and the social media, it just kind of heightens it. But I mean,
Well, dude,
fuck.
especially when a girl gets, I mean, all that attention on social media from posting sexiness,
Yeah.
and her attention comes from that, I'm like, that'd be, I don't know. What do you think of that, Jay? I'm so glad
Jay.
Mariah's not like just social media's her life, and she's
Yeah.
always thinking about it. And I'm like,
I know.
fuck, that would be
That-
hard to date someone like that. I feel
Yeah,
like
she's just like addicted to all the attention, obviously, and she probably never felt that good, so she keeps doing it, obviously, like all the
Yeah.
little IG thoughts.
And you know what? The more attractive the girl that I've been with, I notice the more insecure they are. Like, every little thing they're so insecure about. It's weird. Even though they get so much external validation, they're so, like, worried about everything. And yeah, it's odd. I'm not sure why.
yeah.
why
So
that
like,
is.
I mean, especially when you first meet a girl, they're so easy. They're sexy and they're putting on this act. There's a little perfect act, and then this is like, then slowly the demons start coming out. Slowly the real person starts coming out. You're like, holy fuck.
Well, the red flags come out, and if you don't know how to look for those, and you're gonna get caught, and you're gonna get attached.
Well, especially if they have good puss.
Especially if it's good sex, and it's just fucking. You're doing everything.
Like, what kind of shit?
So like, just
Some anal
getting
shit or what?
dark.
Holy shit. Okay, we'll hit a couple. I missed a couple questions on Patreon, but I'm doing one every week and answering all the questions. So there's a solo pod every week on Patreon that's going up, and they get pretty juicy, which is good. But I missed a couple. So LL Puff Daddy says, my girlfriend just moved in with me. In my head, I imagine we were gonna be banging like 24/7, whereas in reality, it's like 4 to 5 times a week. And a lot of me asking, trying to get her in the mood and getting shut down. How do I deal with being horned up all the time? And to top it off, she's walking around in her thong, just turning me on. Art?
Well, I think 4 to 5 times a week, if you're fucking, that's not bad. Like, you
that's
want to
pretty
save
good.
some chi. You don't want to be busting every day, in my opinion. Especially if you're training hard as fuck. There's no need to be fucking every day. Like,
Yeah.
save the chi.
little bit.
Unless you do that, like semen, like you fuck them and don't come.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tough.
Yeah, maybe you could use that extra testosterone and start working out a little bit. Use some of that to start, training. And then maybe get that girl a magic wand. I mean, once girls find those magic wands, does your girl have a magic wand?
Not a magic wand, but she has a dildo or a vibrator. Sorry, same shit.
And some big dildos.
big black dildo.
No, but that magic wand, there's a reason it's supposedly been the number one sex toy in 10 years.
Really?
But that thing vibrates the puss good.
Yep.
I can tell you that much. Even when you're having sex, you can use it when you're having sex with them, or they'll use it by themselves. What else?
Or at the same time.
Wait, but how does that solve his problem?
Then
just to get her
because
in the mood?
yeah, maybe she'll really, really like that and be
wanna
like,
get
"Damn,
fucked
I
by it."
came hard from that. I want to do that more." And maybe it'll turn her on more and motivate her to do it more compared to. Girls take so fucking long to warm up. Mm-hmm. They do. We can get our boners and start pounding
I
within
know.
seconds. Girls take
What
a
do you-
long
what
time.
do you do when Mariah's not in the mood? Just beat her?
Just force it, yeah. No, I fucking
Jack off.
if she's not in the mood, then I'm not in the mood. What makes me in the mood is when she's really in the mood,
That's cat.
And if I'm in the mood and she's not in the mood, then I'll go watch my phone or I'll just go do some
Just go, Jay.
What's your favorite
go into my
category?
spank bank. I like to favorite
have
category.
you been jaying off much?
I haven't been jacking it too much,
Yeah,
honestly.
me neither.
I don't know why. I haven't had a good jack session in a minute. But favorite favorite tags, let's say. boys.
Favorite categories, G.
Sometimes I like thicker MILFs. I don't really like the porn that the girls are so hot that it just seems like fake. I like realistic looking girls,
Well, if you're fucking hot girls like that,
which I am.
are you?
No, I bounce around. Honestly, there's not one tag I do more than.
Tag. So you know you're old. Tag.
What is it? Section?
And you said you don't like the Pornhub because it's too PG.
No.
You still have magazines, too.
Yeah, a little bit of Max.
So
and
you're
magazine.
like in the dark shit.
No. If you're 3 jacks in, then you might be getting a little crazy on that shit.
Remember Luke?
Oh my
What did
god.
he say?
Oh god. I'm trying to think. LL Puff Daddy. How do I deal with being horned up all the time? Yeah, maybe work out more. Buy her a magic wand, LL Puff, and just get things going there, brother. Charles. Hey Tim, would you recommend being a true blue belt in jiu-jitsu before taking an amateur fight? What's the level of jiu-jitsu you see in most amateur MMA fighters? You got to know what you're doing, and it depends the level of the MMA fight too. There's amateur MMA promotions that are just really lower level. They're going to have lower level gyms that are in those. So it depends. But if you're wanting to fight in a LFA or even around here, there's rough MMA. There's a bunch of good ones around here. But you're going to be fighting people from real gyms. And people from real gyms are going to have their fighters very prepared for the fight. So depending on the level of show, I would definitely probably recommend being at least a blue belt. You got to know how to defend the neck. You got to know how to get out of when someone has your back. You got to know the proper escape. When someone has you in mount, you got to know an escape. When someone has you in side control, you got to know how to escape. So you have to know all your escapes at least and have a handful of stand-ups. Because if you don't know how to stand up, you get taken down, you're going to be there the rest of the round. You got to learn how to stand up too and stand up the right way. So I would definitely recommend being a blue belt at least, and then you'll go in there with a little bit more confidence. Swan, hey Timbo, any advice you'd give someone who is just starting off in jiu-jitsu? Things like what to focus on and ways to improve. What would you boys say?
Fundamentals.
Yeah, just
Mount
fucking,
escapes.
if you have a good coach, just listen to your coach. Don't try to fucking skip around and do
Yeah.
fancy shit.
Yeah, listen to your coach, and then I would say just like when you're sitting out or when you're injured or when you don't really want to train, come in there and watch what the higher belts are doing. Sit there and watch the way they put pressure on people on top, the way what their feet do on certain passes. You can watch a higher belt do a lot of things. You can get a lot out of it, or you can go online and watch depending on what rule set you're doing, IBJJF World Championships, watch some highlights, watch some stuff. But you got to be careful online because everyone's posting shit online. And it's fancy shit. It's stuff that really, in the World Championships at a really top level, that stuff really doesn't work. You don't see it. So wasting your time doing it, in my opinion, can be pointless.
Just being consistent, too. That's like the only way you're going to get better.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, 2 days a week, it's going to be hard to get really better. You might stay the same. Your climb's going to be slow. At least 3 times a week. If you want to be a professional at jiu-jitsu, you should be doing, at least 5, 6, 7 times a week if you want to be professional, because in these big tournaments, there's people that are training 2 times a day, 3 times a day. They're training a lot.
Yeah, I saw that Kolabate, that young kid. He was posting his schedule of training, and he was doing 4 hours a day of jiu-jitsu. Has a whole nutrition team behind him. If you want to be that high level, you're gonna have to do that if you want to compete.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yep, 100%. Dream podcast guest. Who would it be, JX?
Kanye.
Damn, really? That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I never even thought about that.
What about you?
I would want
Tim Ferriss.
No, that'd be kind of cool.
probably
But I want someone who would talk some shit. I would like to get a one where Trump and he just let loose. We can talk about what drugs he does.
Yeah.
What he does when he gets horned up for puss. His kind of routines, the shit he's into. An X-rated one with Trump would be funny, where he's just letting loose.
What you are, Alex Jones?
Probably Paul.
Just having a good chat with Paul.
Yeah, just picking his brain.
I know he can go off on some shit. He's good. Okay, let's see another question here. Are you into many conspiracy theories? Art, are you?
Actually, yeah.
Like what?
I think the Earth is flat.
Shut the fuck up.
I think there's a bunch of conspiracy theories about the government, dude. There's some higher up powers, and you'll even hear Tate talk about this. People running the U.S. who are they're wanting to do some dirty shit. They just want the power. I think that's a big conspiracy. Some people believe it, some people don't.
That's not even that big of a conspiracy. I feel
it's big.
Is it? I feel like that's more kind of common
Some
sense.
people
Is there a lot
don't-
of people just nope,
For
everything's
sure,
in line.
dude.
Everything's
They're
in
just
line.
sheep.
Everything's.
They're in the Matrix.
Yeah, there is that.
What about you, Tim?
What was the question?
Conspiracies?
Conspiracy theories. Do you believe in any?
I'm always so interested in conspiracy theories. Every single one of them, I'm like, damn, that could be true. Could not be true also. Every single one of them, I'm like, fuck. But there's none I'm really one's that the vaccine, though. The one I feel like that is kind of a conspiracy. I don't want to take this fucking off YouTube, so I won't talk about that.
Let's go into it.
No, because that's fucking dumb.
Now, the vaccines are bullshit.
Yeah.
What about aliens?
There's definitely aliens.
What's considered an alien? Is there going to be a mosquito on another planet? There could be, probably.
What do you think, Art?
For sure there's aliens. I think
No, there's not for sure.
No, there's
no,
nothing
there
for
is.
sure.
There
I've
is.
seen them, dude, on a mushroom trip.
Same.
That's okay. So you're going to believe all the Bible because it was written on mushrooms?
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm not
Some
believing
say.
it because it was that. I experienced that.
Serious?
Saw about 20 aliens.
What color were they?
They were half clear and half human skin. It was weird.
It's interesting. Marlon Dominic Cruz. Probably Marlon's going to win 5 rounds this weekend. Cheeto's got a lot of confidence going into the fight. He's younger. His body's probably a little bit more healthy and durable. I mean, let's see if he can figure out Dominic Cruz though. It's going to be in a big cage, bouncing around. I mean, I feel like Dominic's tricks, he's really solid everywhere, but I feel like his movement is kind of predictable.
I would think Dom's going to try and wrestle him, right? That's what Frankie did. He was taking Cheeto down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it doesn't look like Cheeto fights the takedown super hard because he trusts in his guard.
Yeah.
But I feel like Dominic's going to be good enough to square up his hips, punch him a few times, cover his hips. Punch him a few times, cover his hips. He'd be good at that, I feel like, if he wanted to. So that could be the possibility for sure.
They put out like a countdown type thing on them, and Dom was like wrestling a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 rounds. You got to be careful, though. You'll fucking empty your tank quick. And then shortly after that, August 20th, we got Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards. I mean, Kamaru Usman's just so big.
Second fight, though. How would the first one go? I don't even remember. I guess they fought a long time ago.
I don't remember either. Yeah, you just can't pick against Kamaru Usman. He's just in it right now. But then there's going to get a point, too. I always talk about this is like when people are champions so long and they keep winning so long.
They get bored or what?
I mean, they don't get bored, but maybe you're defending the title for the 4th time. You're like, God, my body's a little beat up. I'm getting older. I'm going to not train as hard, really. And then you go knock the person out. Like, oh, that worked great. So now the next fight, I'm going to not really train as hard. Maybe even take a little bit more out. And maybe you win, maybe you don't. But then that person's training like it's the last fight of their fucking life. They're in shape, ready for a hard 25 minutes. But I think Kamaru's going to be there. I mean, his cardio is sick as fuck. They've been going back and forth so much. Probably definitely the best striker. Leon's fight.
Dude, it's crazy how much of a genetic freak he is. Like, even his brother who just fought, how big that fucker is.
Yeah. Huge. Just scary as fuck.
Different.
Paulo Costa, Luke Rockhold. I mean, God, I want to see Paulo Costa win. I haven't seen much on the training of him or where he's training or anything, but I'd love to see him knock Luke out. Luke Rockhold's fun to watch, though. That dude's fucking skilled, athletic, tall as fuck, sick jiu-jitsu. He's got a really cool style to watch, so I'm pumped to watch those guys fight. Jose Aldo Marab. Oh, fuck. I feel like Jose Aldo's going to win. Jose Aldo's so hard to take down. I don't even know how many times he's been taken down in the UFC, but it's not many. Versus Marab. 3 rounds, though, that changes a little bit. Those rounds slide away so quick when some motherfucker takes you down. He's got a strong grip and just holds you against the fence. Maybe kicks your calf. Maybe fucking just humps you a little bit. But the rounds go away quick. You cannot let Marab get his hands locked around your back because you're going to be there for a while. And then prelims on that fight. Leonardo Santos, Jared Gordon, Sean Woodson, Luis Saldana. That's it.
Did you see the contender shit yesterday?
Oh, yeah, Clayton win. Did he get a contract?
He got a contract.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, good for him.
They didn't give Bo Nickal one because he's just like 2-0. And Dana was like, I want to see him fight again against like a tougher guy, basically.
So what did Bo Nickal do in the fight?
I just seen the highlight. I think he just rear naked choked that guy.
Took him down, took his
like
back,
pretty sloppy
choked him.
rear naked choke too, but
I mean, and it was in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't give Bo Nickal a contract right now. You just can't because, okay, there's only a certain amount of fights that you're going to give him to where it's like he's going to be able to get back. In the UFC, you got motherfuckers like Jared Cannonier. You got guys like Luke Rockhold, and or are they fighting at 205 now?
I don't know what weight is Bo Nickal?
Middleweight.
Oh, middleweight.
Yeah, so middleweight. You got Luke Rockhold. You got these guys that are sharp as fuck. He's a stud, but I don't think it's going to hurt at all to give the kid an extra year or 2 years to keep developing. But some people are like, he's not even going to really develop because he's training at his own gym. But I'm sure he's going to bring in coaches. He's smart enough to bring in coaches, and he sees, obviously, you look at the champion, Israel Adesanya, and you need to be fucking good as fuck on your feet too. So that'll be fun watching him keep fighting. He'll probably get something similar to Mackenzie Dern got, where the UFC's kind of still paying him to get fights outside the UFC. They're still giving him money. And then let him get better and get in the UFC, and that'll be sweet to watch because that kid's a fucking freak for sure. Heading to Montana next week, Sunday through Thursday. I haven't seen my mom and sister for fucking years, dude. It's fucking sad thinking about that. And I'm going to see my dad, see my brother. Looking forward to the trip a little bit. I mean, looking forward to seeing my family, but always traveling. It's like, fuck.
I know.
How many years has it been since you saw your mom?
My mom, dude, probably 5 or 6.
Damn.
Fuck.
Which is fucked.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
You were like mid-20s since you saw her last time?
Yeah,
Like
the last
20s?
time she came down, I'm trying to think what gym I was at. The last time she came down, we were at before the garage. So we were at Gents.
I never met her.
We're at Gents, yeah.
Yeah. And you have a sister?
Sister
She hot?
who's
How old?
married. She's 20. She's 3 years younger than me. Damn, that's crazy that my sister's 29.
She's 29.
Huh?
Yeah.
Your brother's life seems like it's a pretty sweet life.
Yeah, he's got it dialed in pretty good. I mean, he's got his goats. He's got a sweet place in Montana, in kind of right near the mountains. He's just got new land. He's building a new house, but he's got these pack goats that he has trained for when he kills an animal. They help him pack the elk off the mountain. And he's, my brother's 6 years older than me, so he's 38, and he's able to retire right now if he wanted to from the fire department and then get paid the rest of his life. So yeah, he's got it dialed in up there. It's nice.
Yeah, so you leave and then I leave, I think, a week after that.
The week after that?
Mexico.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, so we should plan the pods.
Okay.
Like,
Mm-hmm. What else we got in the news? Anything coming
that
up?
guy, remember? I sent you that article of that guy. Let me pull it up. It's the guy who plays the Flash. I guess he had like girls held captive and shit.
No way. He was fucking
yeah.
them?
Some weird shit. Hold on.
Some shit you would do.
Some shit you would do for real. No cap.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like those stories about Epstein, dude.
It's kind of similar, but like it gave
That's like the
Epstein
higher ups
vibes.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're just invincible. Invincible.
Yeah, invincible.
Invincible.
I always get that fucked up.
It's a comic.
Yeah, dude, that power. I mean,
They're just like, we
fuck.
can do whatever the fuck we want because then we're not going to go to jail. But eventually you did.
And they're probably just scamming so much money. I bet that's hard to resist.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's hard to resist?
What money?
The money.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Bo Nickel finished middleweight Zach Borrego in 62 seconds on the Dana White series. He's 1-0, 2-0 now. Fought a kid that was 3-0, made it look really easy. White said, "Let's get him one more fight and let's test him. Gets past that with fine colors. We bring him in and we give him a fight in the UFC." I think only one guy has come in at like 1-0 and did anything, and I think it was Brock Lesnar, to be honest with you. I don't remember. Brock was something like that. So yeah, he's a stud. If he wasn't who he is, and if he wasn't a 3,000 to 1 favorite, I would never sign him at 1-0. I wouldn't do it. I don't know what else he could have done to look any better. He looked incredible. The only reason I didn't sign him tonight is because he's 2-0. Like I said, we got 8 more weeks of this. Why not have him fight here again? And you know what I mean? It just makes sense. Yeah, I mean, Dana White Contender Series, they're probably going to try to sign him right away for another one because you know Bellator is going to come at him with some offers. And if Contender Series is paying him, say a bottom Contender Series 12-12, and then Bellator comes at him and says, "Hey, Bo, we'll sign you right now for 50-50 per fight," and then go up 10 grand each fight, so 60-60, 70-70, then we'll renegotiate. It'd be kind of hard to pass up. But if his goal is to be the UFC champion, then this is what he's got to do.
He said that in an interview. He's like, I know that's my goal, so I don't mind taking another fighter and keep building.
Yeah.
Keep getting better.
Probably
That's
not
what he was
strapped
saying.
for cash either.
Yeah, for sure not. For sure not. You guys been listening to good pods, watching any good shows? Did you watch the show Most Hated Man on the Internet? It's a good one.
I haven't been watching any shows really. Pods, I've been listening to Paul's.
Watch a lot of Flow.
Watched a lot of Flow.
Did you watch that Gordan Ryan match?
Yeah, I did.
Pena?
Crazy.
Pena just
Dude.
quit.
I mean, it's like, oh, he just quit. It's like, dude, he was looking good as fuck.
Yeah, he was.
Gordan wasn't even close to passing his guard in 50 minutes. I mean, that same day, the morning of a match where you have to go no time limit, and you find out you're one of your mentors, one of your really good friends, someone who taught you like almost all your jiu-jitsu, they got murdered. I mean, you're gonna cry, you're gonna be sad, and you know how much. I mean, you guys know how much that zaps your energy. It literally takes your power away. It's weird, Not making that excuse because Gordan is good as fuck. Who knows what happened? He could have been just breaking. It could have been an excuse, but I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah, I think the same thing. He just quit because he just wasn't. I guess he had told him before, like, yo, can we just do a 30-minute match when he found out like Leandro passed.
and what would have happened in the
makes sense.
30-minute match?
Yeah,
Fuck.
Depending on the rules, Felipe could have won. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Gordon's such a fucking savage, dude. He's such a savage. He's
For
huge as
him
fuck.
to put up 100K to Felipe's 10K, like to be that confident.
And you've already lost to the guy twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felipe was looking good though, huh?
His guard retention to 50-50, it was nice.
It was, dude, that was such a sick guard Felipe had. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, that was impressive. 50 minutes. Fuck, I wanted to watch that match keep going. Hopefully it happens again. I think they're going to be in the same division, ADCC.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Fuck, I can't wait for
There's
ADCC.
going to be some crazy fucking matches, dude.
Are you gonna go to that?
When is it again?
Watch?
Probably not. I'll probably just watch it at home.
When is
It's
it?
either in
September
October?
22nd, I
Yeah,
think.
September.
But dude, it's going to be interesting to watch Nicky Rod versus Gordan because Nicky probably knows quite a bit of Gordon's tricks. I mean, Nicky's going to be the superior wrestler for sure. And the ADCC rule set, dude, it's like the last 3 minutes, you kind of are forced to wrestle. There's some tactical ways you can pull guard, but you're going to be kind of forced to wrestle. And then it's going to go to overtime, and then you're going to kind of be forced to wrestle again. So it's fucking
I
entertaining
think
as
Gordon
fuck.
still like,
Beats him
yeah.
by pulling guard.
Yeah. Fuck.
Pulling guard in the first 3 minutes and subbing him.
I
No.
can see. I mean, like, dude, like, that's like saying, like, I know your game, but dude, you fucking beat me up every time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or are you talking about just because, like, the wrestling shit?
and he's super powerful, and he's trained with them before.
Yeah.
So he probably knows
How
and
he plays.
And he'll probably really play to the rule set. It's going to be interesting as fuck because Nicky Rod's
Just fucking.
getting ready for Gordan.
Yeah.
That whole division, we should just look at the division.
Who's in
It's
it?
so stacked. Every single division. And it's pretty impressive how Gordan has a super fight and doesn't need to go in the brackets, but he's like, fuck it, I want to get double.
Dude, he's so fucking crazy good. It's insane.
and he's only, what, 27?
Is he even that old?
I think he
He's
is.
in his late
Okay,
20s now.
so this is I think the 66 kilograms. There's the Kennedy Cobrina's son, Gary Tonin, Fabricio Andre. That kid's fucking good. Those young Brazilian kids,
Fabricio,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
the Galvos buddies. We got AJ Agrazam, Cole Abate, Diego Pato, Diego Reyes, Gio Martinez, Ethan Krellstein, Gabriel Souza, Keith Kokorian, Josh Cisneros, our local Josh Cisneros. I mean, if Josh Cisneros goes there in shape, he's got a chance. It's crazy Gary Tonin's in that division, though. I mean, Gary Tonin in that division is like, fuck, dude. We'll see how he does at 66 kilograms. That's cutting quite a bit. But Josh Cisneros, I think, definitely has a chance to win. And he's a young buck, too. 77 kilograms, JT Torres, Renato Canuto, Lucas Lepre, Mika Galvan, Lachlan Giles, Cade Rutolo, Dante Leon, Davey Ramos, Nicky Ryan, Alberto Jimenez, Tommy Langecker, Oliver Taza, PJ Barch, William Tackett, Andy Varela.
Damn.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Fucking stacked.
77 kilograms, you can't bet against JT Torres, though.
I know.
That motherfucker knows this rule set. And everyone says that JT Torres' grips are insanely strong. But man,
he's
what?
like in his mid-30s now, right?
Yeah,
early
so he's
30s.
primed up.
So,
His gym is crazy, dude. Have you seen a vlog of it?
Yeah,
his
his new
vlogs
gym's
are pretty
sick.
sick. Huh?
It like reminds me of just a little newer version of what we got here.
Yeah.
But imagine seeing Mika Galvo versus JT Torres or
Oof,
Cade Rutolo versus JT Torres. Sweetness. And then 88 kilograms, Matthias Deans, Shanji Hibiero, Lucas Barbosa, Mason Fowler, Wegner Hosha, Ty Rutolo, Josh Hinger, Jacob Rodriguez, Giancarlo Bodoni, Isaac Binice. Holy shit. I mean, Matthias Deans, it's going to be hard to count him out, but fucking Hulk Barbosa, dude, at 88 kilograms? That's crazy.
Did he go down?
Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to scrap?
Yeah, and his guy pulled out, or his guy got food poisoning the day of, who knows. But Lucas Barbosa at 193, fuck, he's going to be hard to beat. But Mason Fowler's an animal. Matthias Dean's a fucking animal. Ty Rutolo, Jesus, I mean, it's going to be insane. If I had to pick someone to win, well, it would probably be Matthias Deans or Lucas Barbosa. And then 99 kilograms, Kanan Duarte, Rafael Lovato, Yuri Simos, Craig Jones, Pedro Marino, Nicholas Miragali, Elder Cruz, Vinicius, Gazzola, Patrick Gaudio, Kyle Bohm, Devontae Johnson. But, dude, look at Nicholas Miragali. It's like, look how fucking good he looked against Lovato. Rafael Lovato, who's expert in the no-gi. Professional MMA fighter, been doing no-gi his whole life. And then Nicholas Miragali's been doing no-gi for 5 months or 4 months. So it's weird when Gordan's like, gi doesn't make your no-gi better.
Yeah.
So, but his comeback to that would be, what if Nicholas was spending all that time he was training in the gi in the no-gi?
But I'm sure, like, so you're saying Marigali never trained no-gi before that?
I'm sure he did a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure he did a little bit, but that kind of shows you. It's like, if you get really fucking good in the gi, I mean, a lot of it transfers over.
Yeah, I know. Every time, like, if I do train a lot of gi and I go no gi, like, I feel slicker. Yeah, like
sharp,
I feel fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
You don't have to worry about like fucking grips.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's just sweet when people are good at both. It's like, I'm on a trip. This gym's only gi. It's like, sweet, I'm throwing a gi and roll with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
On a trip, only no gi. Sweet, I can roll with you. Not like, oh, I can't go in that gym because I only do no gi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like, even someone like Joe Rogan says, I don't use grips in the gi. I just don't use grips. It's like,
I was like, how good are you?
you don't use any grips? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure he's good. He's got a lot of tricks. He's passionate about it. He's a smart guy. He's been with some good coaches. So I'm sure he's
But you roll with
decent.
a good pretty
gi guy.
decent gi guy, you're going to get passed. If
Oh,
you
you're
don't
gonna get
use
smoked.
any
You get
grips.
smoked, yeah.
Yeah.
But people who do that, like those Rutolo brothers, they kind of bring a no-gi style to in the gi, and they just know what grips to break and when to.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
No, it is sweet.
Mm-hmm. And then, okay, here we go. 99 plus kilos. Gordon Ryan, Felipe Pena, Victor Hugo, Vinny Megalis, Joao Rocha, Orlando Sanchez, Cyborg, Nicky Rod. Those are kind of the big names there. Wow. I mean, Felipe, Cyborg, Nicky Rod.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
It is crazy. It's going to be sweet. I'm excited for that.
For real.
Shit.
I remember when remember when 10th Planet was like a big thing? Like everybody was like Rubber Guard or Dead Orchard and shit. They were even talking about like, oh, like the gi's not gonna exist later on. And it was just like a little phase. Once people learned how to shut all that shit down, like
it really went away quick, huh?
Yeah, the 10th Planet hype kind of just
Yeah. Well, I do think the gi is becoming less popular in the competition scene.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Well, look at ADCC compared to like Worlds and how many people are watching.
No-gi Worlds and stuff. I mean, even at no-gi Worlds, look.
But ADCC is still so like was it made like at the same time IBJJF was made or no?
I don't know. Because IBJJF I think was in '96. I think.
I feel like
When did
IBJJF has a more
ADCC
cult
come
following.
about? Let me look. You think
IBJJF
for
has
sure
a more
does.
cult following? You know, like
First, come
I feel like ADCC though is like kind of like the NBA or NFL.
Yeah.
Of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, for sure.
But I
The
mean,
fact
so
that
is
it's every-
IBJJF. But you could be like a hobbyist and go in there and maybe win a
yeah.
little local
No.
one.
I don't know.
Like if
Be tough.
you go to like a small city or something, IBJJF one.
And
Like an open?
Yeah, like an open.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, even if you win any IBJJF tournament,
It's pretty impressive.
You kind of know that person is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you win a Naga tournament, you have no clue.
Yeah, I know. Naga.
It's like there's a good chance a bum could
What,
go
at
in
one
there
point
and
was
get them.
Naga like a good tournament to win?
I don't
At one
know.
point?
Honestly, I have no idea. It looks like 1998 was the first ADCC, so I think they did come around the same time. Yeah. I don't know. There's just something about the gi, but again, if you're doing the jiu-jitsu to become famous, but there's something about the gi. It's just so fun, dude. It's
too
so
fun.
fun and tactical, and you just get to be in the moment and thinking about the grip. Same with no gi, though. I mean, it's easy to be obsessed with both of those.
I think if IBJJF like What do they pay their winners out or no?
I
or
think
barely
like
10
grand or 10 grand or something.
ADCC is more like, all right, we're gonna pay you out if you win. I mean, even their payout's not crazy, but it's more than IBJJF.
Yeah.
I mean, IBJJF is such a rich organization. Like they're so fucking loaded. You think they could pay out the black belts more?
Oh yeah.
To make it.
I mean, I'm sure they could. How much money they make on all the tournaments?
Fucking tournament, dude.
You got to be a membership and all that shit.
Oh yeah, they're making banky bank.
Yeah, we need to start one.
You should do some tournaments here, some cage.
A little invitational. I was thinking,
maybe. Sick.
And I wouldn't want to do it too much shit because I don't want to fucking deal with a bunch of shit. But if we did each time we did a little invitational and it was one weight class, one belt, 8-man group, buy-in, winner takes it all.
That'd be fire.
Simple.
$50 and a gi.
Yep. And then invitation only. So. What else? How's the art of recovery been going?
It's been good, dude.
Now you take insurance, huh?
I do. So that changed everything for me.
I'm sure it's just like, that's fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, because, sometimes people don't want to, maybe they don't have the extra cash to spend for a membership. So most people have insurance and, every insurance I could take, some of the processes are kind of annoying because it's a whole job in and of itself to like bill insurance. So, but
I mean, that's the thing sucks about kind of like our businesses. If something happens in someone's life, I mean, our memberships are the first one they kill usually. Usually get rid of your gym membership first. But, oh, yeah, that's about it for me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Perfect. Okay, guys, almost to 20,000 subscribers. Like and subscribe, please. It helps out a ton. And if you enjoy the content, a ton more on patreon.com/RedHawk Academy. Solo pod each week. Sometimes I do that one with Mariah. And then there's tons of other random content on there. If you subscribe there now, there's hundreds of posts, hundreds of videos that I've never seen on the internet on there. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. And here, let's find us a little bit of tunes to go on our way with here. Outro. Everyone have a good day. Have a good day, everyone. I hope you get some pussy. Bye-bye.